Anthropic released a massive update this week, allowing Claude to control your computer and use a large language model to do the typing and mouse movement of your computer. So I'm going to show you how to set it up in a very quick tutorial, and I'm going to show you what it can actually do. First thing you're going to want to do is go to docker.com and click this download Docker desktop, find the one that matches your computer, and start to download it and then install it with just the default settings. Then you're going to want to come to console.anthropic.com and you're going to click get API keys, and we are going to create a key. We're going to give it a name, so just for this video we're going to call it video, and it's going to be in a default workspace. We're going to hit add and we're going to copy this key. I am going to delete this key at the end of the video, so it doesn't matter too much. I have this notepad file up, and you can see the words changeme where our key goes, and we're going to paste this in, and I'll have a link to this code in the description below so you have access to it. Once you have Docker installed, it is going to look something like this. At the bottom, we can open up a terminal, and we're going to paste in our Docker code, and we're going to hit enter. Okay, so it took a little bit of time, but as you can see here, we now have it opened and working. So we can click this local host, and it's going to open up something that looks like this. So on the right, we have a workstation, and you can see we have Firefox and that kind of stuff, but we can't actually click anything. We can hit this little arrow out, and this will allow us to go full screen, settings, and disconnect. So if we go to settings, we can change it from view only, or we can click window, and there's all kinds of stuff we can do. So I took it off view only, and now we have control, and it is Firefox. So what we really want to do though is have our computer be controlled by Claude. So we're going to send a message over to our computer to be controlled by Claude, and once we send our message, I no longer have to do anything. My hands can be up here, and we'll see it work. So go to YouTube and find the 3 most viewed videos by Mr. Beast, and then put the title and a link to each video inside of a spreadsheet, and enter. So now our agent is running, and this is my first attempt ever at having this work, so we're going to see how it works. And we can see on the left side, it tells us what's happening. It has an input, it's left clicking, it's opened up Firefox. It is doing this all on its own. It is going to YouTube now, and it's going to start searching, I guess. And now I'll search for Mr. Beast's channel, and purely just from our prompt, it is able to do all of this itself, which is kind of crazy when you think about what's happening. It is literally controlling a computer. So think data entry jobs will be gone relatively quickly. Subscribe for a cookie, and that does not apply to his channel, it applies to mine. If you guys are enjoying this content, make sure you guys do hit the subscribe button. Anyway, it is now on his channel. You can see on the left, I like how it's giving little screenshots to say, hey, this is what we're doing. It has the little sound effect saying, hey, this is what's happening. So now it's flipped to the popular tab, and it's going to scroll down, I guess, or it's going to get the last couple of videos. So it's actually opening LibreOffice, and it's installing it, and it says it cannot open the directory. So we have an error. This is kind of interesting. So what happens now? Is it like stuck? Is it still working? Looks like it's still working. Fascinating. Permission denied. We do not have the permission. Oh, I see. In the top here, it shows running. So it's still working, and I like their little running symbol. It's the person biking, running, swimming, paddling, all that kind of stuff, but it says stop and it's just kind of working. So I guess we'll just let it go. It is definitely updating now. This is kind of cool. Alright, so now it's going to create the spreadsheet after it did all the update stuff, and it is doing an action of a screenshot, taking a screenshot, telling us what it did. It's opening up LibreOffice, and we have opened it up for the first time, so there is a tip of the day window. Let's see if it's smart enough to just say okay. And I have been rate limited, apparently. Alright, take two. We're going to try the same prompt again, and we're going to run it, and we can see what's going to happen. So it sees the Firefox icon. It's going to click it. It is going to load YouTube. So it says, now let's go to YouTube. It is now going to search. And this is still the early days for this type of technology. It's going to get smarter very quickly. I believe it's like 12 or 13% like a human currently, which is kind of amazing. Like, look at this. My hands are here, and it's doing all this. It's able to type. It's able to take the screenshots. It's left clicking. It knows where to click. It should open its channel now. And now let me click on filters to view by views. Okay, so I see how it's doing it. It's doing a little different this time, because last time I believe it went to his channel and went by most popular. This time it's going to Mr. Beast video views. It searched it, and now it's finding it that way, which is a really interesting way. But what I'm most fascinated about is if it's able to type in the spreadsheet itself, and that's kind of where it gets fun. So did it get stuck? Is it trying to figure out what to click? I mean, you went down this path. You can sort by view count. It's there on the right. You can do this. Yep, it did it. It did it. And I wonder if it's going to bypass the sponsor because this is the route it took. It's an interesting path. So let me scroll down to see more videos and collect information about the top 3 most viewed videos. So the shorts might mess it up, or the sponsored content. We'll see. This is what kind of makes this fun. This test kind of fun, because we have no idea what it's going to come back with. And like this Nick video, 1 view equals 1 meal donated. It's with Mr. Beast, but it's a short, and it's not technically Mr. Beast's video. So will that count? We'll see what AI comes back with whenever it decides to fill in our chart. That's the key part of this. For those who are wondering, the first test that I ran, that was 17 cents just to watch it fail. So make sure you guys do hit the subscribe button so I can do more videos like this, and I can spend more API money on just fun, random videos showing you guys the latest and greatest technology. So with that said, we don't know what's going on now. It's the last command we saw was that the page is going down, and now it's just kind of running. I do like that it shows you screenshots and it does tell you which tool it's used. It's limited to like 2 or 3 tools currently. I was reading the documentation. One of the things it said is it struggles with drop downs currently. So if you want to do something where it requires your computer to click the drop down, it will have a hard time. So what's going on? Any day now, you have to make a decision. I wonder if the non-Mr. Beast video like tripped it up and it doesn't know what to do. The next video underneath, you can kind of see it as the inside out to quiz. Okay. Based on the videos I found, here are the 3 most viewed videos. And it has all the data, and now it is updating my package library, and now it is going to create a spreadsheet with this information. And again, it's taking a very interesting path, way different than what I've seen others. I've watched a couple of videos on this, and it has different paths on how it takes depending on what it decides to do at any given time, and we hit a rate limit. We have not been able to enter in data as of yet. So give me a second, I'll bring it back. Take 3, this time we have a similar prompt but slightly different. I want to get at Motherfunker's top 3 YouTube videos and put the titles and views in a spreadsheet, and I want to total the views as a sum. So it has a little breakdown of what's going to happen. It's going to open up Firefox to the YouTube channel, get the top 3 videos, create a spreadsheet, and calculate the total views. And let's see if it can pull it off this time. So it's opening up the computer, it's opening up Firefox. It tells you exactly where it's going to click, and it is going to navigate to YouTube, and it's going to search for my channel. And it's interesting, it went to Google this time rather than through YouTube itself. And now it's searching for Motherfunker, and it's fascinating because it went to YouTube and now it's back on Google. So I have no idea what it is doing. This is the fun part about large language models and AI. It does like the weirdest things at the weirdest times. And maybe we can get this demo working. This is a longer video, and as this is running, I am wasting money, which is a beautiful thing to see, especially when it does not work. You know, that's what we're here for. If I cannot get it to work this time around, I will come back to this in the near-ish future to see if we can get a working version of this, because my first 2 attempts were complete failures. Maybe this is the one that's going to work. So you can see here, it's going to my channel now, and it is going to, it clicked video, which is good, and now it's on most popular, and it found my most popular videos. We're making good progress. It's taking a good path this time around, and now it just needs to grab the data, open the spreadsheet, and paste it in. Come on, you can do this. And again, no hands, the computer's just working away, just kind of thinking about the future of humanity. How is it going to work when you have this more polished and it has the ability to do data entry jobs? What does our future job sector and industry look like when jobs become more and more automated? Throughout the history of humans, we've always had technology that's, you know, creeped up, and as it's creeped up, we've always had new jobs that were created, but now, for the first time ever, it's really fascinating. I wonder what's going to happen, and of course we have a rate limit, which we have to retry after 1 minute and 2 seconds. I did email them about the rate limit, but kind of going back to what I was saying, what's going to happen to humanity when AI starts mass taking over jobs? What is the next level of jobs for humans? It's really fascinating, and this is the first big step towards that from a office job perspective. Just really fascinating to see what's going to happen going forward. But anyway, let's come back in a second, and then I'm going to like continue this. I'm not going to start a new prompt. We're just going to continue this one. This is the one. It's going to work. We're going to get it to work. So now we hit continue, and it is running our agent again. It's figuring out what's going on, and it is continuing to make the spreadsheet with the video data, and it is entering in the data into our 4 boxes. So there's the title of our video, there's the amount, there's a second title of our video, there's the amount, and there's the third one. Come on, where's the third one? You can do it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep running. Uh, did it mess it up? It put it in the wrong spot, it looks like. It's like to the right of the 58,000. It should be below. In column A, 83 is where it should be. This is still really early tech, and it is going to improve really rapidly. This is like bleeding edge technology here. You know, filling in data in a spreadsheet all by itself. Yeah, is it sure? Is this like, is it sure? Hmm. Alright, nonetheless, really cool demo. If you guys enjoyed this one, make sure to subscribe, uh, because where else are you going to get this content? This is groundbreaking. Look at this. It almost had it. It was this close. It almost had it. Subscribe for more AI content. This needs work, but it is cool. Very, very cool. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.